best dressed man in wrestling right here. Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. It ain't no doubt. It ain't no doubt. Flair, bring that old cashmere coat out here. Gee, I love.
Can't help it that I'm custom made. I can't help it that I look good, smell good, can dance all night long.
Welcome to Midday Sports for Rod Uncensored. Wildcard Mar, man. It's been a little break, man. But I appreciate y'all. I think we're going to keep it to like a tape delay, like it's the old NBA, man. Because I feel like y'all fuck with us more when it's a tape delay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't, man, let's get into this Olympic shit, man. What's your thoughts about the Olympics overall, man? I saw my baby mom, Simone Biles. I'm sorry, Jonathan. We share. We Eskimo brothers. What's your thoughts about this overall the Olympics, man? Team USA, man. What's your overall?
Nah, man. Team USA did their thing. You know, we ain't worth a damn in politics, education, healthcare.
Shooting. We can't shoot worth shit either.
I know, which is wild. We shoot a lot of jokers over here in the United States.
A lot of school shooters too. You should maybe let them compete.
Well,
let them compete.
Can't shoot in the Olympics. Ain't that ironic? You know, so many things that we lack in social skills across the world, across the board. But when it comes to athletic, boy, we kings. We the kings. We the kings and queens of doing athletic shit. So there it is. You see the medals. It was a big gap between total medals between.
I was talking to an old head. I say, yo, I never remember running track when it rains. I never had like a rainy track Saturday.
Nah, they'll let you run.
Years of running track.
Nah, they'll let you run just as long as ain't no lightning.
But I mean, like that shit was real slippery. And I said, when it was I think it was the 100 or was it the 200?
I think it was the 100.
Richardson. It was Sha'Carri Richardson. I think it might have been like the 100. And I told my wife, I said, yo, that girl from St. Lucia, with her having a longer stride, if Sha'Carri don't get off the blocks quick, it's over with. And it happens exactly like that, because when you have a longer stride, you can gain a lot of, you can gain a lot of advantage if you get off the blocks real quick with your long stride. It's over with. You know what I mean?
Sha'Carri got off the blocks a little slow. And she's small too, so it's gonna take her.
She's only like 5'5", 5'6".
Yeah, she's short, bro.
But I like Michael Phelps talking shit though, man. He said, man, we gotta do better at swimming, man. like for him to say that, man, his prodigy was again, she was doing girls in. She was half dolphin. But I think we need to really let him train these people, man, because that nigga was dominant.
Yeah, he was.
And I'm not saying he can really train people how you swim, but you can overall take the technique and the timing of, if I could touch the wall, then if I get up this quick, you know what I mean? You can use that, but overall the athleticness in the water, I don't think you can use, you know what I mean? But overall, man, Team Light Skin went off too. Steph, the last 3 games, the nigga was a flame torch, man. I've never seen somebody being that hot. So, since HBCUs and, Freaknik, because your winner is going to be hot, pause. After Freaknik, you know what I mean? Nobody using condoms, just keep it all the way to 100. But Steph was going off, man.
Going crazy, bro.
Going crazy, man. I don't think we win it without him, man. I gotta say that. I give him that, man. He gave a boost at the end.
If anybody argue that with you, they a fool, bro.
And I'll say this too. Anthony Edwards too had a good part too, man. But I gotta say this about this man. Drew Holiday is probably one of the best defensive guards I've seen. He's up there for me, man. I mean, for him to be 6'4", he's nice, man. We gotta get props to. I think he should be a defensive team every year, just overall, for him to shit on him like this, man, you see what he's doing globally. I said, damn, Drew about to shoot a 3. Drew playing Wimpy at the box, at the block. What's going on with Drew? Drew don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. He 8 foot tall. He don't care. Drew won all the action. And I know a lot of people was complaining about Tatum not playing. He's not gonna take KD's spot.
Nah.
At that 4.
Nah.
Like,
or the 3. Nah.
Come on, man. We gotta be realistic, man. Also, shout out to Bam. Bam had a good little run. But I think overall we were just too big for the other countries, man. One through 5, I think we was just too much for them.
Yeah.
And we have versatile players.
Too much
you know what I mean? And golly, man, I'm sorry to say this, man. I know I'm the biggest bronze sexual of all time, but Steph and LeBron playing together was dangerous, man. I gotta say that, man. With him, with the point, somebody else running the ball and that nigga running and cutting to the basket, you gotta choose if am I gonna take LeBron or I'm gonna leave Steph open.
Nah, you don't leave Steph open.
And niggas every time would try to go double team LeBron and Steph be wide open in the corner, shooting layups. You know what I mean?
Shooting layups. Yeah, them shits is layups to him at that point at the 3-point line.
And then when he gave that nigga from France the
bing
mean facial, I haven't seen a facial like that since Mr. Marcus and Superhead. You know what I mean? It was like Def Jam, you know, a Def Jam War Tour or something, man. Because it was facials everywhere, man.
Wow.
Rockefeller again, like you cannot give him an inch, man. And shout out to Team USA. Shout out to the ladies.
Yeah,
the ladies doing their thing. Asia Wilson, the other girls on the team, man, they did their thing too. So overall, man, and shout out to the Brazilians, man, the Canadian volleyball team. God damn.
Boy,
Jesus Christ. Almost. Hey, I was so thirsty. I thought I had a diabetic thirst attack, man.
And chill, bro.
I was drooling and shit. I said, babe, sorry, man.
You gotta chill, bro.
I'm sorry, babe.
Hey, you gotta chill, bro.
You see all that little tight little ass right there, boy?
Hey, bro, you gotta
chill. I wanted to be the volleyball.
Hey, you gotta chill, man. Hey,
but overall, man, I love this Olympics, man. I'm overall want to see what this team gonna look like next year. I mean, another 4 years from now, or what's going to happen to this, man, and what kind of young bucks they come on there, man. I don't think Jai will ever be able to compete in there because it's overall that gun shit. You know, now I heard Cam and Mace talk about Johnny be on the next one, or he should have been on it. I don't think Jai's game would mesh well overall, man, because he can't be a body catcher in the Olympics like that at that size.
No, he'll try. He'll try to do that Vince Carter shit. He'll go try to yoke.
And them boys, and it's a different game, NBA game. They're a little more physical. We seen, you know what I mean. We had, you know what I mean, janitors from Puerto Rico playing in the game, man.
You gotta chill, bro.
But shout out to Carmelo being there, man, talking this shit. Stephon Marbury. I think a lot of people don't give his praise, man. He was a nasty nigga. Pause, man. That nigga game, man, for the years he was in the league, man, he was 2 girls, 1 cup. He was shitting on niggas, man.
Yo.
Niggas don't remember when he was on the Knicks and the Timberwolves. Niggas forget about them times, man. He was nasty.
Yo, you chill. You out, bro.
But anyway, man, I know a lot of people. I had an argument with the dude at my job, man. He said, man, Kanye ain't going to be next on the Puerto Rico. They're not going to let that nigga be on the Puerto Rico team. I don't understand that either, man. If your nationality is Puerto Rican, but you was born in the States, Puerto Rico's a territory. Why don't you let them boys play, man? You can't bring them old niggas. You got a bunch of old niggas on that Puerto Rico team. You only had one Alvarez, who was a thief. He's the Puerto Rican thief. in the league, NBA was only pro I seen. In France, they had some old niggas on that team too. Them niggas had Batum, Batum.
Batum, yeah.
You got old niggas, man. And Wemby, you shouldn't have been crying like that, brother. You gave the best you could, man, but you need to take some creatine, man. You need to go to Wildcard Mar, Missouri or somewhere, man, and you see some slabs of ribs. You know what I mean? Or some pork ass or something, man.
Yeah, we keep the pork on deck, bro.
You know what I mean? You got to do better, man. That body, man. You shouldn't let you know what I mean? Niggas was, every time they see you in the post, man, they're going to body with you because they know you can't, you're not strong enough yet, man. But anyway, man, let's get to where I was about to go. Let's get some preseason, man. Overall, man, what's your thoughts about this year's preseason, man? What have you seen, man? What some young players that you got your eyes on, not on your team, but outside? I didn't see what Maserati Harv did, man. I was too busy yesterday.
Nah, I didn't see what he did. I can't lie, man. I'm kind of peeping what Caleb Williams is doing, and I'm not a big fan of Caleb Williams, but he got the people going crazy off of that little one series he had, and you know, I'm just looking back. I'm like, okay, yo, calm down, like it's preseason. Like it looked good. Don't get me wrong, it looked good.
Yeah, I seen that one pass he did. That one flick pass he did, man, when the pocket collapsed. That was nice, man. That was really nice.
Cat's got to chill, bro.
But I like overall, man. I think he should have a good year this year, man. My ceiling for them, I want them to finish at least third. I think that's possible with them. With overall the talent they do have, that defense, they do have a stout defense. The Bears do. I think they should be able to finish third, man. In the last leg, try to go make the playoffs, but don't make it. I think that's what kind of talent they got on, especially the wide receivers.
Mm-hmm.
And they got Swift. Use some screens with Swift. Let them eat. You know what I mean? They do have the talent, but they're in a top-heavy division with Detroit, Green Bay, the Vikings. That's going to be tough. And I liked it what JJ did, man. I like what JJ did, man. He proved some people wrong. He showed he does got an arm. That touchdown he did, I saw he did. I think it was like 42 yards. It was nice. Because I think Sam Darnold gonna crumble. I think he's gonna get hurt or crumble in the beginning of the season.
Well, I mean, it's not stiff competition. Let's call it. Let's be frank about that. That ain't stiff competition, bro. So, I will say this: it was just, you know, like you said, JJ McCarthy. He had a solid preseason game. So did Caleb Williams, and I get it. Some of these rookies are going to have those games where in preseason it's going to look good, and people are going to go crazy. And I'm just kind of like, you know, like if they win the job, they win the job. Cool, outright. I mean, your competition ain't too tough to beat, but in house, you know, Caleb Williams ain't got to do too much to get that starting job. He'll probably start. You know, JJ McCarthy, all he got to do is just continue what he did in game one and minimize the mistakes. He'll win that job over Sam Darnold because I don't know. I had my doubts about JJ McCarthy too, but he did look good in that preseason game. I can't cap. So I mean, it's a little bit too early to tell. I just, you know, let's not you know, get too ahead of ourselves and try to put the cart before the horse. But you know, let the shit kind of play out. But I just think a lot of Bears fans are getting set up for failure, bro. They over here trying to don Caleb Williams the next big thing, and I'm like, bro, like, come on, like, relax. It look good, relax, like, because you know, y'all still got some work to do around the squad that's around him too. So, you know, I know y'all picked up some couple of pieces, you know, get Swift, get Keenan Allen, and you bring him with DJ Moore, and y'all pay DJ Moore, and I'm starting to put some pieces around there, but just wait, because y'all got a tough division. Y'all got two teams in that division that they ain't playing around Packers and Lions, man. I think they're gonna be battling
Man,
out.
I got so much respect for Detroit now, man.
Yeah.
Detroit Lions, man. Shout out to Detroit Mail. What the team build on grit and the running backs they do got, and you know what I mean, St. Brown, man, how much dog he is. He kind of give me that the Detroit version of Bubba Chuck. You know what I mean? He matched that city so well, even though he's from Cali. He kind of got that hard work ethic.
Yeah, he got that from his pops, man. His pops is crazy like that, dog.
And just to see his interviews of his pops, he had these weights at 10 years old. I mean, not no dumbbells, 135. You know what I mean?
Lefty.
You know what I mean? So just overall that, man, and just, you know what I mean? I think the dark skin daddy, man, the dark skin daddy theory always worked. You know what I mean? But I'm liking what Detroit does, man. I'm liking what they do well, man. And I think Jared Goff is a solid quarterback, and I think people should give him respect, man.
Hey, fam.
And I like their defense too. Their defense is pretty solid.
Dark skin daddy complex.
Yeah, man, that's real, man. That is real, man. And you know what I mean? Overall, and they got that Laporta too, man. Laporta is a monster.
Nah, Laporta nice.
Oh man, yeah, I didn't watch too much of their game though preseason. I really worry about Neighbors being that offense, man. How frustrated he's going to be with the Giants though, because you really look at it, you know, I mean, you got three quarterbacks who not really nothing. Drew Lock, DeVito, what's the other boy's name? Daniel Jones. Like that's going to be frustrating if you can't get the ball to you, man. You know what I mean? So I worry about the young fella in that offense.
Now I'm with you on that. Because Malik Neighbors look like he's gonna be nice, but I mean, like you said, how consistent is the quarterback play gonna be for him? Is Daniel Jones gonna be around? Even if he is around, is he gonna be accurate enough? You know, make enough plays? The offensive line don't give him enough time to get the ball to Neighbors. I don't know. And if Daniel Jones ain't there, I mean, I don't think you got too much behind Daniel Jones to say that Neighbors going to still get the ball. I mean, I don't know. I think it's going to be a crazy rookie season for Neighbors. He's definitely going to look at it and be like, man, I can't wait to get the hell out of here, dog.
And I seen the nice pass. I seen the nice pass Bennett did, man. I think Bennett taking that time to sit on the bench all that time. You know what I mean? With last year, I know he threw 4 picks. But that's a pass-happy offense. So you're gonna have some mess ups if you're a young guy. The Rams is not gonna run the ball. You know what I mean? They're not gonna run the ball like Dallas. You know what I mean? So I think sometimes them quarterbacks do need that time, like Jordan Love, to sit on the bench and just watch. You know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean, work with the development quarterback coach on their teams and just watch film for a year. Sometimes that helps guys. Some people are late bloomers like Chauncey Billups. You know what I mean? So I didn't see too much from Trey Lance like that.
Nah, Trey Lance was looking like garbage.
And
he was looking like Doogie, dog.
And they gave him plenty of opportunities because he had a lot of snaps. Cooper Rush didn't do much. He did bring something running the ball, Lance.
Hey, Rod, I'll put it to you like this. If Trey Lance got to play some games for the Cowboys,
it's over with. It's over with like my baby mom knees. It's over with.
Bam. If Trey Lance got to play some football for the Cowboys this year, dog, y'all might as well pack it up, bro. Pack it up.
Let's just move around a little bit, man. Man, what's your thought about Bo Nix, man? What's your thoughts about Bo Nix? You watching any of that Bo Nix?
Yeah, I saw it. He was solid. I was slightly surprised.
I was surprised with the throws and rolling out the pocket throwing.
Yeah, I'll give Sean Payton credit. You know, lately I haven't been a big Sean Payton fan over the last couple of years, what he's been doing in Denver, but I'll give him credit. He They said I've been hearing reports that they fell in love with Bo Nix and they couldn't wait to draft him. That was the guy they wanted. They got him, and I kind of understand why. The dude's 6'5", 6'6", something like that. So he's a tall guy. Got some mobility. He's kind of built like a bigger, I guess, slightly bigger Justin Herbert. I mean, we've seen Bo Nix in college. Auburn, it didn't work out for him. He goes to Oregon, and kind of shows out. But I mean, it's still. I mean, it's still up in the air. I mean, it's the Broncos. Take out that Super Bowl 50 victory, and they've been struggling for the last 10 years. So I mean, I can't put nothing past it that they'll still find a way to fumble the bag. But Bo Nix did. He was solid in his preseason debut, getting some action, like you said, the rollouts, the bootlegs, and moving the pocket for him, and that I think that made it a lot easier. So credit to the play calling. We'll see how long that'll be able to last. You know what I'm saying?
And they in the fucked up this division, man.
Yeah.
In the fucked up division.
No cap, that division trash, bro. I ain't even know. It's the Chiefs to win.
Chiefs to win, or you know what I mean, somebody getting lucky. Sometimes you get lucky. We put Spanish fly in something and drink. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna say that again because I don't get my video taken down. You know?
Hey, bro.
But my thoughts on the Saints, man. I think Spencer Rattler. If Derek Carr get hurt, you had to go with somebody like a Spencer Rattler because he's got so many tools in the bag, man. I think him and Alvin Kamara, and reports saying Spencer Rattler has been looking good in the all camp. You know what I mean?
Too.
I love the receiver A.T. Perry. I think he's a monster. And Dan Hooker, he was with Colorado State last year. I think he could be a problem, man, as a tight end, man. He kind of he remind me of that big tight end he used to have. Remember that big white boy he used to have on the Saints? I forgot his name.
Shockey?
Yeah, he give me Shockey, but it's in the slower version. Shockey had a little more wheels.
Gotcha.
So, and overall, the Saints have a decent defense, man, especially on the edges. That front seven, you know what I mean. So it's going to be interesting to see what they did. Let me see what I thought Harrison played. I guess he didn't play. So I guess he said, "Fuck it."
I mean, he
don't need to. He gonna make the team.
That's all I gotta say. He ain't gotta put Maserati out there. You know what he do. Just let him practice and just, let him do that shit, and then let him go crazy on week 1. So Maserati ain't gotta be out there, man. We know what's up with boy.
Oh shit. Some other games I thought were kind of interesting, man. The Raiders, man. I thought the Raiders offense looked improved than last year. Aiden O'Connell did look pretty decent to me. The series I did watch of him. So I think this is the game I fell asleep on. Yeah, Aiden looked all right, man. You got a decent backup in Minshew. I think if he had to play some mob duty up for you, Pauls, he'd be solid for them to, you know what I mean? At least be competent, you know what I mean, as a quarterback if somebody did get hurt.
Man, you got more faith than I do.
Brett Bowers, you know what I mean? You got the 2 tight ends, man. I think that's going to help him this year. Jacoby Myers looked good, you know what I mean? Of course, you ain't gonna have that Rolls Royce playing, you know what I mean, in the desert. You know what I mean? Of course, Adams was not going to play. I think Jack Jones looked good, man. Cornerback that used to play for us. I think, man, overall, I think they're gonna have a better year, man. I like Antonio Pierce for real, man. I think he's a great coach for him. Hopefully, don't run timeout, don't run on him, man, and they fire him. But I think that the locker room love him. You know, the Max Crosby's of that team liked how he coached because a coach, you know what I mean, a player coach. Yeah. Them niggas smoking cigars in the locker room, looking like death row. So I think they like that vibe
All
for the
in the
Raiders.
video.
I like the Raiders when they're mean. You know what I mean? When them niggas was doing steroids and doing the coke. You know what I mean? I miss them Raiders, man. But like we already talked about JJ McCarthy having a good day, man. So
steroids and coke is a hell of a combo, bro.
you know what I mean? He's an upper and a downer. You know what I mean? Man, what's some other shit?
That's
let's talk about
Michael Penix was looking kind of straight.
Oh
too.
yeah. Penix had a good day, man. Yeah. And I'm sorry to say this, man. 2 Chainz cousins, man.
Yo, you got
that turf scares me. You know, we all know Atlanta turf. One false move, then they got out of there. I think Penix.
Deal.
I think Penix could definitely be that guy, man. Yeah, overall I liked his game, man. But the Dolphins, man, Skylar Thompson, the nigga ain't gonna get no playing time.
Nah, he ain't. But he almost beat Buffalo in that playoff game a couple years ago.
Yeah, he almost, you know what I mean. So you know what I mean. I like that. I like that move, man. They had a decent game. I just think they're gonna have to run the ball more, man. Because you're not gonna always be clicking, you know what I mean, throwing the ball, man. And I wonder, can they be dynamic running the ball, man? Figuring a way. Can he figure a way to run the ball like he was like the 49ers run the ball? Because you can't throw it if you're in Buffalo 30 times. That fucking wind is strong as shit. You can't throw if you're going to Chiefs at the Kingdom, man. You already know you can't throw in that wind, man. So they got to prove that to me, man. Can they get that done? Yeah, let's talk about the Texans, man. I'm loving the Texans, man. Danny Mills didn't do too much, but the running the ball, they looked good. That offensive line looked better, man, with Tussle and the boys up front. What's your thoughts about that, man? The Texans, man. Do you think they're going to be a threat this year? I think they're going to be a threat.
No, I really think they're a threat. CJ looked good, bro. First drive went straight down the field. Tank Dell.
You think he called what you call in Amber Rosen?
Yeah, chill, bro.
Gave her a chill burger.
Nah, you need to chill out on that one. But Tank Dell looked like he ain't missed a step. They bring in Stephon Diggs. Nico Collins got a big deal, so they got a three-headed monster wide receiver. Dalton Schultz is still a solid tight end. You bring in Joe Mixon, and then you bring in some people on the defensive side. I mean, you look at everything that they've done. Yeah, the Texans look like they're gonna be legit, and they get some new uniforms. They looking real crispy and drippy on the field too. So, yeah, man, I think that's gonna be a lot of people's surprise for to probably make the AFC Championship game. I wouldn't be surprised if it happens. Just because I really like the growth of CJ Stroud, man. I would have took him number 1 a couple of years ago over Bryce Young. That's just me, but he's mature, man. He's a mature young guy, bro. I've seen a lot of his interviews. He just doesn't like he can have fun, but he's not. He's not
up or down, and that's what I like about him.
Yeah. That's a good point. He's like real even keel. He's like, what you see is what you get. He's not too up. He's not too down.
And I gotta say this: he broke the curse
of Ohio State quarterbacks.
He broke the curse, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's only year 1. I don't want to jinx him. But
let me knock on wood. I'm leaving the boy alone.
I'm with you on that, though. I'm with you on that. I ain't trying to jinx him. I mean, give him maybe a couple of more years because I mean, we've seen some other Ohio State quarterbacks look like they was popping, and then them joints fizzled out. The carbon got out the pop. So we'll see what happens.
Man, what's your thoughts about just Justin Fields and the Steelers, man? What's your thoughts about the Steelers, man? I'm not really seeing nothing really explosive on the offensive side.
I mean, come on, dog. You saying explosive? Explosive does not go hand in hand with Steelers offense, bro.
I mean, after Pickett, what else? You traded Johnson. What else do you have?
I mean, you got
Najee Harris. What else?
I mean, George Pickens is still there. Najee Harris is there. He ain't too much exciting or explosive. Neither is George Pickens. Could be your explosive player. I don't know, man. I'm not worried about their actual role players or contributors like that. I'm more worried about that old line. Are they gonna be able?
You see that, man? They
was looking kind of shaky, bro.
They was looking like they had the Army offensive line.
Bro, as soon as they hiked, Daniel Hunter was in the backfield, bro.
Man, it's not looking good, man. And I have the same complaints about the Eagles, man. That center, the Jurgens and the backup after that. Oh my God. I think I might have gave Kelsey the $15 million to stay. You know what I mean?
Hey man, don't retire, man. Here's $17 million, bro. Stay.
Because man, I'm worried, man. I'm worried about that offensive line. I'm worried about the running backs.
Hey, Rod.
Gainwell is not that.
Hey, bro. Give it 4 weeks. Give it 4 weeks before they start calling Travis. Hey, man, your brother around? Hey, y'all still doing that podcast? Y'all, hey, Jason. Hey, man, come on, man. Bump all this TV shit. 17 mil. Play 8 games. Come on.
and then I did not know that they got what you call out retirement. John Ross. Come on, man. That's going to the dumps, man.
I hope that ain't true.
He's on the team. John Ross.
I didn't see that. I hope it ain't true. If it is, nah, man.
Like, I'm worried about this team, man, especially because Saquon, man, he's one hit away from being out the whole season. You know what I mean? And they didn't look good, man. And Baltimore's backup QB, oh my God. Like, if you going into the season with, if Lamar get hurt and you got to play Josh Johnson, oh my God, it's over with. Turn the lights off. Beyonce voice, turn the lights off.
Shut it down, bro.
I don't know why, teams don't believe it's not important to have a backup quarterback, man.
Need it. You need it. Because ain't no guarantee your starter gonna play all 18 or 17 games now. Ain't no guarantee he gonna be around for all 17 of them joints. And the way, I mean, look how. So, like my best example is look at the Bengals with Burrow. Burrow's nice. That man been injured, and you better hope that that backup could sustain. Last year, Browning was able to sustain the offense enough that they were able to still get to the playoffs. But I mean, or at least compete to get to the playoffs. I can't remember if they made it to the playoffs or not. But I don't know, man. If you ain't got a solid backup, man, your season be over quick, bro. It'd be over real quick.
It'd be over real quick, man. But I gotta say this, man. I love what I saw from the Commanders, man.
Man, don't say that. You better have a whole
Jalen Daniels showed that arm. You know what I mean? That I think he can have an RG3 rookie season. I'm saying,
bro.
If this is Kingsbury's last chance, man, to stay in the league.
Oh yeah. No. It's
as an offensive coordinator, I think this is last.
Nah. They show a lot of they damn near give a lot of these jokers a lot of damn.
You're right. You're right.
Chances in the NFL.
Yeah, but I like the play calling though. I like the play calling. I definitely like what they did, man. Overall, man, it was a little short series, but I think Washington can be dangerous, man. I think Washington can be real dangerous with his tools in that running attack.
Yeah,
you do a lot of fake handoffs, goes, or really get to the ball. They can do all kind of RPO trickery shit to with them in the goal line. I think he got a lot of. I think they can do a lot of things like that, man. What's your thoughts about y'all preseason game, man?
Man, I'm gonna have to go back and watch the replay because for some reason I'm in the damn market and they ain't show the game, bro. So
Damn.
yeah, man, I don't know which is more confusing, man. Blackout rules or these new rules for the kickoff. So I don't know which one is more confusing, but only thing I did saw a clip of Marquise Hollywood Brown. He went down with the shoulder injury. That was probably the only thing that really bothered me. Besides not being able to watch the full game, clips I've seen is just like like I was hoping Cass would try to stay healthy. But the shoulder injury he got, he'll probably be out maybe up to a month, probably.
All right, shit.
So he'll probably miss Baltimore and Cincinnati game. But I mean, it is what it is. I'd rather have him miss the games now than missing them down the stretch of the playoff push and playoffs. So it is what it is, man. But Chiefs stay relatively healthy coming out of that game. As I saw the injury report, wasn't too many injuries besides homeboys Hollywood Brown's shoulder injury. I don't know if they're trying to wait to show off Xavier Worthy.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I saw the stat sheet. He didn't have no targets, no catches, no yards. Had pretty much he probably had a series or two of cardio. So I mean, it is what it is. For me, the thing in preseason is I'm trying to look at it and see how obviously how the newer guys, the younger guys, are acclimated to either offense or defense. I will say this: I saw a couple of the clips of the defense. Man, they was over there just getting railroaded. Pause. By the Jaguars. I know. He was kind of giving up the cheeks on the defensive side on the ground. So I was like, oh man, what's going on with these boys? But I'm not putting too much stock into it. I mean, Chiefs, when it comes to preseason, man, it's one of those things where you like just getting rhythm and come out each game, healthy and not injured. So, yeah, Chiefs gonna be all right.
But my thoughts on my game is, man, Drake May is not ready. And I told people this, man. I'd rather had Jalen Daniels than Drake May. When it comes to playing up there, up north, and just overall a whole philosophy of drafting wide receivers, you need a guy that's going to be we don't need a Tom Brady lookalike or a fake ass Josh Allen. He did not see the best defense in that weak ass ACC. They took the hurricane. They took the cane on hurricane. You know what I mean? That division is not the same, man. There's no more dominant Clemson Tigers no more. There's none of that in that division no more. You know what I mean? So you got a weak ass Pittsburgh in that division, but overall, man, what I saw of him, man, I think Jacoby Brissett should start. I'm definitely at the point where we don't need Bailey Zappi. I'll trade him for a 7th-round pick or release him. Release him. Because there's a lot of niggas that need a backup quarterback all the preseason I've seen. I watched a lot of the game. I like the running back we had got out from FAMU, Terrell Jennings. This nigga's a bowling ball,
bro.
Nigga's a bowling ball. Pause. I like that. I like this guy, Mikey Victor. We got from Alabama A&M. He's like 6'2", safety / corner. And I'm glad they're giving players, the opportunities from HBCUs. I know everybody was excited about the Brandon Ayuk potential trade. I knew that shit was not going to happen. They asked for too much, man. They might as well keep him at this point. Nobody gonna give you all them 1st-round picks for a 1-year rental.
Hey, I mean,
the market's the market right now. Everybody's trying to get close to Jefferson's money, and a lot of teams don't got that structurally to give up, except for Minnesota. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But I like what I saw from my young wide receivers. Shout out to Elliott Wolf for releasing Juju. I think that's the worst signing in New England history. That's right up there with Chad Johnson. That's right up there with Reggie Wayne coming to New England.
I get it, man. $20 million a year, bro.
You know what I mean? I think that was the worst move of all time. I don't even think he's getting signed. I don't think he's getting signed this year because how slow he is.
He ain't even 30 yet, bro. Did you know that?
27 and burnt out.
He ain't even 30 yet, bro.
And I don't see nobody picking him up.
Nah. He'll get a job because there's going to be some injuries, some either between training camp and playoff push.
And I threw some teams out there. I think if he went to like a Jacksonville, because they don't really got no. I think Christian Kirk's still there. It's nobody really.
Nah, they picked up Gabe Davis, so I mean, I would.
Or you know what I mean? Somebody like who's somebody else depleted? Fuck Christian. What's another team that just lost a couple hell of receivers?
Oh,
I don't think Buffalo giving them money. They caps. The cap's too tight.
I mean, you know, if you take 2 or 3 mil and you know, just sitting there, I guess, chilling. Because they don't have a lot of big names. Obviously, they got Keon Coleman, the rookie, and other than that, Curtis Samuel is their biggest name at wide receiver that they got. So,
yeah, man,
I don't know.
Maybe be opportunities for him, but I like the moves. We like Booty showed up. You know what I mean? I'm surprised about the pause. He showed up. You know what I mean? After that FanDuel allegation got dropped, I guess the nigga want to stay in the league. He showed up a little bit. I like the way we saw from Polk. Javon Baker had a good little game. But there's another guy, Jackson. I don't even know who he was on. He had a good little double move. But I think we need to stay to outside running with, you know what I mean, outside run and run the ball a lot with the running backs we do have. We got Antonio Gibson. He could be deadly with screen passes and shit like that. I think we're just going to come out to a lot of running the ball, right? And short throws, because Jacoby Brissett is a safe quarterback. He ain't going to try to throw that bitch deep because his arm ain't that great. But I think that our defense is going to be, if Christian Gonzalez can stay healthy, and I think we got a good chance, man. Like, and I liked it how we was blitzing in the beginning of the game, man. We're gonna have to blitz because we don't know if Matthew Judon's gonna be there. We're not gonna get that nigga. We can give him 15 for this last year, but we ain't gonna give you a long-term deal. You 34 years old, nigga. We ain't giving no pass rush no long-term deal, man. At 34, man. So, but I think we're gonna have a decent year. But man, let's go through your games real quick, man, and get out of here, man.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So start with the first game. We got Baltimore the first game, right?
Dub.
I don't think it's gonna be a blowout though.
Nah. I don't need it to be. I just need to be the dub. It's Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, man. They usually start off the season hot. So I think when they lost to Detroit last year was probably the first loss that they've had together since they put Mahomes in the starting lineup in September. I mean, their record in September is crazy good. It's like almost 90%.
All right, so the Bengals the next game.
They start off slow.
You think that's going to be easy like that?
Bengals start off slow, bro. Look at the last few years. Joe Burrow start off slow, bro. They start off slow. They don't got that as a dub.
The Falcons.
Dub. Come on, man.
Chargers.
Dub. We on that division.
Saints.
Dub. Ain't worry about Derek Carr.
49ers. At 49ers.
First loss.
I think they do for one, man. I think they do for one.
That's the first loss. 49ers tired of losing to the Chiefs, and especially in the Super Bowl, bro. They said, bro,
not especially not at home. I think they're gonna be fired up. Chiefs at Raiders, October 27th. I think they're gonna steal one game from you because that's their Super Bowl.
It is their Super Bowl, but I'm telling you now, Patrick saw a little homeboy, the little 7th rounder, talking that shit with the little puppet on his hand.
Mm-hmm.
He saw it. He's like, all right, I'm no worries.
All right.
Not only am I gonna handle it, I'm gonna handle it twice.
So Bucks, you got the Buccaneers. They coming to y'all. What you think about that?
I ain't worried about Baker Mayfield, bro. Baker Mayfield, he had a solid season last year. That was
Broncos.
Good.
You got the Broncos come to y'all November 10th. The Bills, the 17th. Y'all at the Bills.
Yeah, Buffalo gonna be fired up for that one. I think
the Bills winning.
Yeah, I got the Bills winning that one too.
Chiefs and Panthers.
Yeah, come on, man. The Panthers, bro. Panthers are probably one of the worst franchises.
I got the Raiders win this at your house November 29th. I think y'all split the games with them. You know that nigga is gonna try to steal a game.
I feel what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Just because Antonio Pierce, he been talking a lot of smack. Raiders been talking a lot of smack. I love the coach that they building, but hey man, we've been dominating that division, we kicking their ass a lot.
So you got y'all winning?
Yeah, I got the Chiefs sweeping this division this year, bro.
The Chargers, what you got going there? So you got you going to the dog pound December 15th.
Yeah, that's an L.
Yeah, that's I think what you call them abuse your tackle.
Physical game. Myles Garrett he might have a game of his life that year, bro. Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
And I like Ward off that in that secondary.
Well, not only that, you saw how physical the Browns were against the
49ers. You see they smacked the shit out the 49ers with no quarterback.
Yeah. I just think that's a real physical team to play, and that's a December game too. So
cold as a bitch out there.
Yeah.
Y'all against the Texans, man. What's your thoughts about that?
I got that as a loss too.
I got that too.
Just because, that's just the respect I got for the Texans and CJ Stroud. I love what they're doing, that'll be a probably game of the week right there that they play. But now the Texans, I wouldn't be surprised if CJ Stroud came in there and walked out with a dub.
Against the Steelers, what's your thoughts at the Pittsburgh Stadium?
I almost went lost, but Patrick Mahomes been owning the Steelers, bro. He's been owning the Steelers.
In the last game, I don't think Patrick Mahomes should play. The Broncos,
but it ain't gonna matter. The Broncos ain't gonna be worth the damn.
So
anyway.
We said how many losses we say?
Yeah, I got the Chiefs going 13-4.
13-4.
Yeah.
So where's the bottom for you?
The bottom is 11. Bottom is 11 wins, 11-6. The ceiling is 15-2. But I got them going 13-4. I just think that's more realistic. Just looking at based off of obviously of last year's teams and what they were able to succeed and do, and then you kind of look at some of the things that they did in the offseason this year and draft wise and free agency and things that they've done, and see if they've been able to improve their team. And I just
worry about who is that guy like Snead. Who's going to step up in that secondary to be that guy?
Yeah.
One-on-ones.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of people's concern about losing Snead, and I trust me, I understand him. But I've seen Brett Veach make great cornerbacks out of nobody. I mean, people weren't checking for L'Jarius Sneed, and he turns into an All-Pro. We still got my man. That we drafted in the first round from Washington a few years ago, Trent McDuffie. He's gotten better. He was pretty much just as good as Snead was last year.
Whatever happened to the boy from the HBCU? Is he still on the team?
Josh Williams. Yeah, he's still there.
That's a big motherfucker too.
Yeah, he's like 6'3", 6'4". He's a tall corner. My only concern about Josh Williams, and I did see a couple of clips from him preseason game against Jacksonville. He may be bigger, but he's slightly slower. So
Tighten the hips.
yeah, hey man. So there was a wide receiver, Brian Mitchell Jr. From LSU for that the Jaguars got. He was able to get behind him a couple of times, and then it was an underthrown ball from Trevor Lawrence, and all Joshua had to do was just turn around, and he was in position. But he should have got called for maybe like 2 pass interferences penalties on that drive, but he'll figure it out. It's just one of those things where I just think the Chiefs are going to do all that they can to try to keep the cornerback rotation. If you got the high hand, you got the high hand. You'll get more of the reps and whatnot. But I think it'll be Trick McDuffie on one side, and they'll kind of rotate corners on the other side. So,
and how do you think they're gonna rotate wideouts out? Do you think who you think is gonna be the top 3?
Wow, it's crazy because obviously we don't know how long Hollywood Brown's going to be out with the shoulder injury. They saying 4 weeks, 5 weeks at most. We still don't know that Rasheed Rice is going to get suspended. We just don't know when and how much.
I wonder what's taking them so long.
I don't know, bro. I have no idea. I don't know what Goodell's waiting on. I think he's still waiting for all the, I guess, legal issues to kind of wrap up and conclude and see what's up. So to be honest, I think it'll be great for the Chiefs if they push all those legal shit towards the offseason and next year. So we'll see. I think I'm not sure if that's what Goodell's waiting on, but that's what it kind of seems like. To be honest, man, I think the Chiefs probably go into the season with probably like eight receivers on the roster. Just because you don't know what's going to how Hollywood Brown shoulder going to be. You don't know how long Rasheed Rice is going to be suspended. For some reason, I'm still reading these reports. They trying to still have faith in Kadarius Toney. I've lost all faith in Kadarius Toney. The guy just can't catch. The guy Butterfingers. The guy can get open. He's electric. He really is. He can. He's fast. He's jukey. He's all that. The guy can't catch. And that's your number one thing as a wide receiver. You can't catch. All that speed and agility don't mean a damn thing. It's worthless. I keep holding out hope for Sky Moore. I don't know what's up with it. He's been in the system for almost 4 years now, and he can't seem to break through. I don't know, man. It's some of these cats that's been in the system. I'm like, man, I'm waiting for you to do something. So there's a lot of questions at the wide receiver position. That's our biggest problem right now. Is what we're gonna do at wide receiver. I have no idea what direction they're going, but they still got some question marks that they still had for the last couple of years. But for some reason, it hasn't taken them down. I don't know how. So
I think like I told you, man. I think Andy Reid got in the right situation, man.
Yeah, yes.
And like I told you, he waited till all the great coaches fell off. Like, you really think about it, you don't got to worry about Bill no more. You don't got to worry about Dungy no more. You don't got to worry about the higher echelon coaches who were winning.
It's really just Mike Tomlin, really.
Mike Tomlin, had a short run. The guy at Broncos, forgot his name. Slipped me. Coach. Who's the coach from the Saints? Sean Payton.
Yeah.
He had a short run. You look at all the coaches, like he outlasted them. Joe Gibbs been dead. Been retired. I mean, not dead, but retired. You know what I mean?
Oh, don't put that juju on Joe.
You know what I mean? All the coaches were where that guy John Gruden fell off. A lot of coaches
I feel you.
that were right there with him fell off. So
No, I get what you're saying. I mean, if you list all 32 teams by coaches, I'd be hard pressed to put a coach over Andy Reid right now. And that's not me being a Chiefs fan. That's just me being a football fan.
And what you call can't be consistent enough. Like, I think they're gonna hurt this year without Aaron Donald so much.
Oh, McVay.
I think that pass rush,
Yeah, I
ain't
mean,
gonna be there. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. You get rid of Aaron Donald retires. It looks a lot different, bro.
You know what I mean? And like, I'm glad Atlanta gave what's the guy name?
Morris.
Yeah, another chance. Because I remember what the job he did with the Commanders,
Mm-hmm.
and he just didn't have shit. You know what I mean? So, I think he should have a decent year, man. I think their division, the NFC South is open,
Hell open,
hell of open. And even personally, my division, I think it's open for the Dolphins or the Bills to step up. I think the Dolphins got a chance to step up with this overall, the receiver core they have.
Yeah,
is too much for people to.
I'm worried about that defense though for the Dolphins.
Yeah, if that defense don't step up with no rush, it's over with. And I think they lost that guy. What's his name? That defense end they lost. I forgot his name.
Emmanuel Agba.
Oh yeah, So man, overall, man, hopefully y'all like this video. Hopefully y'all like this, man. Graveyard Shift gonna come back on the late end of the month. Let the people know what you got going on, Mar.
Yeah, man, going over to my Twitter page, Casey Walker Mar. That's where I be posting all my content that I be creating. I got a lot of content I'm doing. Bringing back my Chiefs podcast, obviously, because football season's here. RW Sports Network. We're gonna bring the show back. I had to revamp some things, late night hour shift and all that stuff. So, and hey, man, it's busy time of the year for your boys. So just going over to the Twitter page and see me post all my content, man. So I appreciate all the love and support, man.
Again, man, I'm gonna try to get back consistent with podcasting, man. I've been busy. Trying to get this comedy shit off the road, off the blocks.
Eddie fucking Murphy over here.
We trying to get that shit off blocks. I got this comedy show at the end of the month, comedy competition on the 29th. If you're on the East Coast, it's gonna be in Northeast Maryland. And that's about it, man. Trying to get this shit off the thing, man. You know what I mean? My wife think I got some dirty jokes. You know what I mean? She think it's too crazy. But I'm changing my pronouns to her because you know what I mean. I'm a cis man like Stockton. That's all I got to say. And it's been another episode of Midday Sports, and I'm out.